What is up, Watch fam? I am Anna from Theo and Harris, and this is my friend over here,
Christian from Theo and Harris.
And today we're gonna do a reaction to SIHH watches, just him reacting, me showing him photos and talking about them, and then we're also making it a drinking game.
Well, with wine, because if we did it with anything else, I wouldn't be able to wake up in the morning.
Right.
Yes.
That would mean you were dead.
No, I mean, I would wake up in the afternoon, I mean.
Oh, right.
It would take a while.
Real quick housekeeping matters. We got swivel stools, and I am swiveling way too much in the videos.
I
but
know.
Excited. Company culture. We are both wearing Theo and Harris designed in-house, not the actual designs, but I designed the copy of the already designed design.
I don't know what the f you're talking about. That's the Royal Oak. It's an oak tree wearing a crown. That's funny because Audemars Piguet's watch is called the Royal Oak. She's wearing
a Royal Oak.
That's
your wristwatch check.
That's so funny. You're wearing the Royal Oak, wearing the Royal Oak. I have the GMT, and I'm wearing a GMT. My GMT is Tiffany, Tiffany GMT. And speaking of the Tiffany GMT, we actually just did a whole video about Tiffany stamped Rolexes and why those 9 letters could really be worth anywhere between $5,000 and $100,000, $1 million. It's insane. If you don't know about the Tiffany Rolexes, watch the video. The link is in the description. Boom. Okay, rattle off some stuff. What's the first brand you want to cover?
Let's do it. First of all, drinking game. If you like it, you take 1 drink. If you don't like it, you take 2.
Okay.
Of the wine. Before we get into it, what is SIHH?
SIHH is a watch industry event in which watch brands release their new models.
So the first watch we have is this. People are calling it salmon, but it's really like a gold, like honey Royal Oak.
Yeah, drink one. Solid. Great watch. Hate the fact they released it in white gold only, and it's limited. I think it's, you know, it's. I would prefer it in white gold as opposed to stainless steel because white gold is so cool. The heft is there, but it makes it less likely that I'll ever own it. This watch in stainless steel would be in the mid-20s. This is in the mid-50s, but the dial is so many feet. Code
1159. That's a loaded question.
We just did a video about it on Monday. Code 1159. There are some good things. There are a lot of bad things. AP has a long, long way to go on the 1159.
I'm gonna double drink.
I'm gonna double drink, and in hoping that in 2 years, when you ask me to play the same game, I drink once.
Hopeful double drink.
Solid.
Royal Oak Chronograph, 38 millimeters.
Wonderful size. Absolutely love the dials.
Yep.
This is cool. I can't wait to see this in person. One drink.
Next brand, Moser. Swiss Alp Concept Black.
Love it. Love it. I love the minute repeater. I love the minute repeater watch. I love you can, you know, hear the time. That to me is amazing. It's confusing and you can't be in a very busy room, but I think it's absolutely amazing. And in this particular watch, forget the tourbillon. Tourbillon's cool too, but I don't really need that. But I love that not only can it tell you the time through the sound, the chiming, but it won't tell you the time any other way. There are no hands on this watch. So it's just listen or don't know the time. I don't really care. Cheers.
Cheers. Nature watch.
I don't get it. H. Moser every year likes to be a troll, right? They did the Swiss cheese watch, literally made of cheese. The Swiss Alp watch, making fun of the Apple Watch. They made fun of all of the like watch brands like faking innovation while they're just doing the same shit over and over again. So that was clear. I love those were funny. This thing, who are they trolling? Making watches green again. It's something about green energy. Are you mocking?
Right.
Are you trolling Al Gore? And if you are, I doubt he's watching. Who the fuck are you talking to, Moser?
Oh, wait, sorry, quick interruption. If you don't already know, we are giving away a watch early February, and we're gonna be doing it every single month. Free giveaway, you'll get a free watch.
Yeah.
You could be one.
A watch that I pick, because I like it and will wear it myself.
Yep, exactly.
And a watch that I pay for.
Subscribe though. The entrance to win a free watch. We will ship you a free watch. It's just a little lottery system.
We're doing a lot of different kinds of watches every month.
Yeah.
A different watch every month. And there are really some awesome Timexes, some Weekenders, some swatches, things like that. Some really watches that we would wear themselves.
Back to the episode. Laurent Ferrier, Bridge 1.
Love it. Very, very innovative. I love seeing new designs. I think it's amazing when you see someone who has seen everything create something new. It's very hard to, you know, write an original story. That said, the watch is too big. Watch is too. It's 44 millimeters in length, and it's a lot of steel. Probably also a scratch magnet. I wouldn't buy the watch, but I do like it a lot.
I
love
would get
the
a
idea.
poster of it and put it on my wall.
I would get a poster of it and put it on my wall.
There we go. Cartier.
Yep.
Santos Dumont. They came out with the new Santos Dumont.
Santos Dumont is one of the most important watches in history, so it takes a lot to do that model justice. It's cool. I don't love the dial. I'm glad they brought it back.
Santos Chronograph.
Hate it. I think it's ugly. I think it should be shot. I think that it should... No, for real. I think that it should be dragged out by its hair into the Pine Barrens and shot in the head.
Don't like.
Yeah, don't like.
Lange. Datograph Perpetual Tourbillon. Salmon.
It's in salmon. I love watches in salmon.
That's it. Like clinked, done.
Clinked, like it.
You've been drinking more than I have.
What else is new?
Okay, Zeitwerk date.
Love it. The date function is one of the most difficult things to execute. I don't know why. No
one does it well.
No one does it well, so I assume it's really hard. I don't know. That said, Zeitwerk date did it super well. They utilized this kind of like disc system as opposed to a window or a pointer hand, and it's so well balanced. It's absolutely beautiful. The date that it is just in red. I am very much in support of it.
We are thumbs up about it.
Thank you, Lange. Thank you.
Resins.
I love resins. I'm already drinking. Cheers to resins. I love it.
We love them. Thanks for coming back every year.
Everyone hates resins. Everyone's like, oh, it's just an ETA movement, or oh, it's a blah blah modular blah blah. I don't care. I think that what's so interesting about resins as a brand is they have basically, in their own way, reimagined how to tell the time, right? Of course, they're using hands, but how to communicate. I mean,
that's what it is.
Their design language is totally different. It's unlike anything. I don't think they pull from anyone. I mean, it's them. It's resin. Like they pull from other spaces, and you know what I mean. I don't know what, but they pull from elsewhere. I love resins. Although
they already came out with this watch, the white resins is actually more innovative than anything that AP came out with.
AP tried.
What is it though? Hermes. Lelou.
Dash of Chateaubriand and served with melted pissenton, Chabattre fleur.
Okay, but for real.
No, this watch is amazing. 43 millimeters is too big, but everything else is unbelievable. It's white gold case. It's the classic kind of Hermes case. 2 dials, one for the date, I believe, and one for the time. And the 2 dials rotate around the dial over the course of 59 days or 49 days. 59 days, I believe. Something about the hemispheres. It communicates something. It's useless, but how
But
cool
we love it.
Ready for the price? 25 grand. And I just explained very little because what my explanation of probably the most interesting mechanism in the watch was that of a child. But Hermes is delivering something that is, unlike so much of the watch world, truly interesting and different.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Hermes is the brand that made the H watch for decades, and everyone was like, oh, Hermes is a fashion watch brand. And now Hermes is actually doing something really interesting. And I wonder why. Are they just passionate about watches, or do they see that much money in it? I don't know. We'll see.
Cheers. Last one. We're gonna be drinking a lot for this one. This new JLC. Let me read you the name. The Master Grande Tradition Gyro Tourbillon Westminster Perpetuel. There you go.
I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe by releasing these hyper complicated watches, JLC is saying we are a real watch manufacturer, and although the sale of this watch means nothing to us, we're demonstrating our ability, and that should set the tone for the brand. Maybe that's what they're doing, and if that's what they're doing, I get it. Salud. The beauty of JLC is in simplicity. JLC is a manufacturer of traditional Swiss wristwatches. There's simplicity at the core of JLC. I love JLC. This makes no sense. Unless the other thing. That's what I just said. In which case, they're geniuses.
All right, we've just listed like 10 or so watches. Christian, what are your final thoughts?
The watches are getting smaller. I think I saw a lot of thinner, smaller watches. That's really positive for me and for most of the world. Yeah. I'm a big fan. Watches are released at these fairs, and yet, unless a major blog covers their release, no one hears about them. But shouldn't the brands themselves release the watches on their own website at the same time of the release of the watches at SIHH? Why are they relying on blogs to cover them? Don't they want to put out any of their own information? I don't understand. When you launch something, and this was a big point that AP had, when you launch something, what does that mean? Doesn't that mean you're actually ready to have a full action plan to sell this stuff? Isn't that what that means? To me, like Cartier has no information about the new Santos Dumont on their website.
Amazing.
Is it news you're making this? You didn't say, you know what we should do? Put it on our website. That might be a good idea. Like, even if it's not just for sale, but for information. No executive that's making $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a year thought to say, we should post this on the internet. Then they have the audacity to say that their watches are not embraced by younger people, or their watches, you know, their sales are down, or whatever. Like, you didn't even really launch it. You made it. You made the watch. That's like if I made a new website called Geo and Garris, right?
Don't.
I listed watches. I never told anyone. I waited for blogs to come to me.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on this drinking game reaction video. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and comment below your thoughts on some of these watches.
Adios, guys.
1, 2, 3, go.
Swiss wristwatch. Slow down. Swiss wristwatch. Swiss wristwatch. Swiss wristwatch.
Swiss wristwatch. Swiss wristwatch.
Nope.